It snowed just before the Christmas holidays. The teacher comes into the classroom with a bright red hat. Who peed my name in the snow? All quiet. Who peed my name in the snow? Nobody answers. I'm going to ask for the last time, or you'll all get a detention. Who peed my name in the snow? Fritzchen gets up. Well, I peed, but Maria wrote it. Fritzchen is walking through the park with Grandma when he sees a sweet lying on the ground and wants to pick it up. Grandma reprimands him. No, Fritzchen, you don't pick up what's on the ground. They walk on and Fritzchen sees a toy car lying on the ground and bends down. Grandma reprimands him again. No, Fritzchen, you don't pick up what's on the ground. They continue walking when he sees a 2 euro coin on the ground. Grandma reprimands him again. No, Fritzchen, you don't pick up what's on the ground. A little further on, Grandma slips on a banana peel. Fritzchen, help me up. No, Grandma, you don't pick up what's on the ground. The teacher says, Fritzchen, please name me 10 African animals. 5 elephants and 5 lions. Mom asks, Fritzchen, do you know where the sieve is? I threw it away. Why did you do that? There were lots of holes in it. The teacher says to the class, whoever answers the next question correctly gets to go home. Fritzchen slams his book on the table. The teacher asks, who did that? Me. See you tomorrow then. Fritzchen is sitting at the table with his dog playing chess. The neighbor comes by. That's an intelligent animal. Huh, rubbish. He already lost 3 times. Fritzchen is sitting on the bench with his friend Paul. A tourist comes by. Excuse me, where is the railway station? Fritzchen and Paul look at each other and shrug their shoulders. The tourist asks again in French. Shoulders shrug again. He asks in Italian. Again, no answer. He tries Spanish, Arabic, and Mandarin. Nothing. Then the tourist leaves again. Paul says, did you hear how many languages he speaks? So what? Did it do him any good? The teacher asks, where was a piece of his failure signed? Fritzchen thinks, bottom right? Fritzchen is walking through the park with his father when they see 2 dogs having fun together. Dad, what are they doing? His father thinks for a moment and answers, they are making a little dog. That evening, Fritzchen can't fall asleep and goes to his parents' bedroom where they are having sex. He asks, what are you doing? We are making a little baby. Dad, can't you turn Mum over? I'd rather have a little dog. Fritzchen and Paul are playing Willem Tell at home. Paul is standing against the wall with an apple on his head. Fritzchen aims but misses and hits Paul's right eye. He aims again and this time he hits Paul's left eye. I have to go home now, says Paul. Why is that? Just because I missed? No, my mum says I have to go home when it gets dark. At vocational school, the teacher explains taxes. Income tax is a direct tax. It is deducted directly from your wages. Did you know an indirect tax? Fritzchen calls out, dog tax. Why is that? Well, you do not deduct it directly from the dog. Fritzchen runs to Mum. Mum, Dad hung himself. Oh God, where? In the attic. Mum runs up to the attic, all empty. Where is Fritzchen then? April, April. He's hanging in the cellar. The class teacher angrily tells Fritzchen, that's the 5th time you've been late this week. What do you have to say about that? It won't happen again this week? Fritzchen has to go to the pediatrician and gets a vaccination. You see, it wasn't that bad after all. Fritzchen sulks. Did you know what I vaccinated them against? Against my will. Fritzchen Fritzchen, asked the teacher, why do we call our language our mother tongue? Because Daddy never gets a chance to speak. Fritzchen confesses to his mom in the morning. Mom, I did something yesterday that I'm not supposed to do. What did you do, Fritzchen? I looked through the keyhole last night. And what did you see? I saw you sitting on Daddy and jumping up and down. What did you do with Daddy? Mum blushes slightly and replies, You know, Daddy had a lot of air in his tummy and I pushed it out. Fritzchen replies, Mom, you are doing that for nothing. Why is that? Mum asked, puzzled. Well, every Wednesday, when you're in the sauna, the neighbor comes and inflates Daddy again.